What's going on, everybody? What's going on? We are doing this. We are making this happen. Wow. Dry humping, episode 1. We'll get into all that later. In and out real quick. We're going to try to keep this short, keep it sweet, get in and out, make it to the point. First and foremost, I'm going to go to my notes. Because I got notes. I'm prepared. I'm proud of me. Excuse me. Spring break, baby. Let's get into it. It's going down Miami right now. Spring break. You probably heard they locked it down with a curfew of 8 p.m. First night, people weren't having it. Police said, yes, y'all are. Came out with pepper spray and dispersed the crowd. And everything apparently started to slowly calm down a little bit after that. Shout out to the man in the Joker mask making it rain. That screamed COVID is over. He's wrong about that. But I'm always here for people making it rain, baby. What can you say? I saw this kid on one of the stories where he was talking to the news, and he was basically like, "Yo, the governor said it's open, so we here. What's up? Why y'all acting like it's not open? Y'all said it's open." Unfortunately, I agree with that. I mean, I do. Governor DeSantis went out and said the state of Florida is open for business. We are here, consider us like a COVID haven or something like that. So when people act accordingly, we can't be upset about it. We shouldn't be sending the police out there to send everybody in on a curfew when the governor declared the state open. The governor should not have declared the state open. Let's be clear about that. But he did. So people are there. For me, it's going to be real interesting to see what happens when it's not spring breakers, when it's not young people there trying to have fun and be rowdy on the beach. What is it going to look like when it's old people? Because bike weekend is happening. I'm pretty sure the bikers will be down there at some point this year trying to have their version of spring break. And it'll be interesting to see if they get pepper sprayed and everything. But when you say the state is open, Governor DeSantis, who is it open for? Is it only open for, and you need to be clear about that, you're the governor. Is it only open for the residents? Is it open for certain type of business, certain type of commerce? Would you rather not have it be a tourist attraction still because of the outside variables of people coming in from all over? What is the actual official word? That's your job. Let us know. UFC's coming to Jacksonville in a few weeks. 15,000 people in the building. Because Dana White has made it perfectly clear he's not coming back to a building unless it could be filled to capacity. They're going to Jacksonville. Shout out to Duval. They're going to Jacksonville in a few weeks. 15,000 people. Is Florida open for arenas to pack people in, but not people to go hang out on the beach? Just be clear in your messaging. That's all. No, that's it. And like I said, it'll be interesting to see how the rest of the tourists in Miami get treated by the police and everything, and the city and the state. It's been a not too veiled secret that Miami and Dade County and Miami Beach, they have long been over this spring break tradition. They've been trying to keep spring breakers out of there for a while. So it'll be interesting to see moving forward. Speaking of the UFC, I can't get Aljo off the mind. I've been thinking about Aljo lately. As you guys know, if you've been on my Instagram, my first video ever posted with me in front of my microphone was me pleading to Aljamain Sterling to be the champion that he is. Here we are again. I was watching DC and Hawani last week, and Daniel Cormier was speaking about how Kevin Holland is not going to leave his team at all, but he's going to come out to San Jose and train with his crew out there in San Jose and get better at wrestling, get better at takedown defense, because if you watch the Derek Brunson fight, for the fight fans listening, you saw what happened. Derek Brunson just took him down and controlled him. So he's going to go out there and work with DC and those people out in San Jose and get a whole lot better at wrestling, because that's what they do. And I thought about Aljo. And I want Aljo to do something similar. I don't want to suggest that Aljamain Sterling leave his team out of New York, Matt Serra and everybody. No. But I would love to see Aljo go spend a little time in Colorado with Trevor Whitman and just get to throwing that jab out there. Get better at the straight. Aljo tired himself out in the first fight with Peter Yan, excuse me. He tired himself out in the first fight against Peter Yan, slap boxing and not effectively taking him down, missing takedowns. So with that being said, we can get Aljo to get a straight, nice stiff jab, follow it up with a straight, get out there and lead with the jab, come back with a straight over the top, keep some distance, take that same energy that he's putting in the slapping and just touching him. This is not point boxing. UFC's not point boxing. You can't just go in there and just touch a guy and think that's going to win you around. Because if he comes back and hits you with significant strikes, significant being the important word there, where his strikes are doing damage, you can go win 4 minutes and 20 seconds of a round. And in those last 40 seconds, if you were just touching him, if he comes out and he hits you with a left hand and it wobbles you and he hits you with a right hand to end the round that puts you up against the fence, doesn't put you down, but up against the fence, we're in our head now like, wow, who won that round? So if Aljo can just get in there and just get some jab work like Kamaru Usman did coming out of Colorado, I think it would do wonders for him. We'll get into that on a separate platform. We got to talk about this Louisiana pastor. Just real quick, I'm not going to get too in the weeds on this. I'm pretty sure everyone listening has heard about it. There was a pastor in Louisiana who apparently got caught having sex with two dominatrix, two dominatrix on the altar in the church. Real kinky stuff. Apparently there was 2 cameras rolling. So we're going to stop right there because all the juicy bits of this are going under the radar. First of all, they were obviously filming content. You don't have 2 cameras. I got 2 cameras set up right now. I'm filming content. You don't have 2 cameras set up for your personal collection. So they were filming some content. That was going on OnlyFans. That's wow. And no one's talking about that side of it, but they were definitely getting some content off to go put that up somewhere for sale. And B, that story cannot be correct. Excuse me, that story cannot be correct. There is no having sex with 2 dominatrix. I don't care if you're on the altar, in the bedroom, in the dungeon. That doesn't happen. From my limited experience, and by limited I mean I talk to people. Duh. I have a microphone in front of me. I talk to people. He was either A, having sex with 2 women dressed like dominatrix, just in some like bustiers and boots. And that's possible. You can have sex with people in bustiers and boots. Or B, he was with 2 dominatrix and they were engaging in sexual activities, but not full sex. I don't know what's true there, but yeah. Nah, you're not you're not having sex with dominatrixes. That doesn't happen. That's from what I've known. That's not really how that gets down. You go in there and you experience things, but it's not so much sex and intercourse. So it's either sexual activities with dominatrix or sex with some chicks in some boots. We don't know yet. Hit my nose. All right. No, I think that's about it. Last thing, I need the comments. I want everyone to like, comment, most importantly, share. This is my first time doing this, so this will get better. We'll get a whole lot better at this. This will become more organized. We're just tossing it out there. I'm sitting down doing this right now before I talk myself out of doing it, because I've been talking myself out of doing this for a very long time. In the comments, I want you guys to let me know, am I the only person out here that is getting this phone call? Hello, when I answer the phone, hello, this is Amber calling about your auto warranty. They don't get your name. They don't know who I am, what kind of car I drive, so they can't be talking to me directly. And they're not only calling my actual number, they're calling my Google Voice number. And Burner phone me don't even Google Voice me, Burner me, he don't even have a car. So am I the only one getting these phone calls? Because I'm thinking about changing my number, but if everyone's getting these calls, then that obviously will be futile, and I can just leave my number the same. But I'm thinking about changing my number because that is becoming very frustrating. But if it's a thing that's common for everybody, then I'll chill out on that. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you for listening or watching. I'm going to post this today. We'll see how it goes. Wow. All right. This has been therapeutic for me. I hope you got a little something out of this. Like, subscribe, and most importantly, please share. And like I said, we'll get better at this. We'll get a little bit more organized. Tell me what you guys want to talk about. It's dry humping. It's midweek. We're going to talk about what's happening and what happened. So there we are. Until next time. Shout out to Mike and Cam for the help. Peace.